Hans Christian Andersen, as many of you know, famous Danish author, 1800s. Classics include Thumbelina, The Emperor's New Clothes, The Little Matchstick Girl, also The Little Mermaid. This piece, obviously a tribute to his tale of the ugly duckling. And most of you will be familiar with this tale. It relates to a lot of us personally. It's about the large egg sitting in the duck nest, and the mother complains, "What is this doing here?" And the other mothers say, "Well, just sit on it and then see what happens." And of course, the egg hatches, and this cygnet, baby swan, is inside. And everyone thinks that he's so ugly. And in the duck yard, life is cruel for the ugly duckling. He's very down, and he finally, at his lowest point, decides, if I'm going to die, I'm going to at least be killed by those beautiful swans. And he swims out, and a child shouts out to his mother, "Look, mother, a new swan has arrived, the prettiest of all." And of course, the other swans bow down to him, and he looks in the reflecting pool, and that's when the self-realization comes, where he sees his own reflection and realizes that he has become a beautiful, beautiful swan. The design of the pen is reflective of the story. At the very bottom, there's an eggshell pattern engraved underneath the enamel with the high relief lines of the cracking eggshell and little bits and pieces and fragments above, some in silver, some with enamel inside. And then underneath this darker color are the footprints and the little ducklings in the duck yard, and the poor little cygnet, the ugly duckling, is there, fluffy with his big feet. All of those engravings are underneath the enamel because while this is still part of the swan's life, he has learned to put that in the past. And of course, then on the rest of the barrel is the reflection of the beautiful swan on the cap with all of the downy feathers and the feather guilloche work underneath the enamel. A nice little wave watery pattern in the background. You'll see a cracking egg on the clip, and at the very top of the crown, the signature of Hans Christian, or H.C. Andersen. Probably my favorite part of this design is on the gripping section. We see the famous words, the famous lines in Danish, Hans Christian Andersen's native tongue. It doesn't matter if you're raised in a duck yard, so long as you know that you are hatched from a swan's egg. And what we need to remember is that we all share that greatness that is innate. It's divine, and it's in each of us. And that's really the message of this piece.